Needs a shoulder to cry on.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. I am so glad you're here. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. So today we are getting ready for Halloween. I know everybody's got all kinds of things happening, harvest parties, trick-or-treating, all the things going on Halloween night. You want to get the family fed and get out the door to get to all those activities. So let's get in the kitchen and let me show you a really quick recipe. Two recipes, really quick recipes. Get you in and out, super quick, out to all the activities. Let's get it done. All right, friends, I want to introduce you to my little friend. We are gonna make stuffed peppers. And this is my little jack-o'-lantern that I made. Yes, the face is not perfect, but you know what? Pumpkins are not supposed to be perfect. So we are going to stuff this with some tasty ingredients. We're gonna get these done. We're gonna make a side dish with instant mashed potatoes that are gonna get you in and out super quick. Both of these recipes are super tasty, super easy, minimal ingredients, low cost, which is good. So let's get this ready to go. All right, friends, if you are from my channel for a while, you know that I love to keep taco meat in my freezer. I love keeping this in there. So I am only doing 2 peppers. I do not need this full pound of ground beef tonight. So I just broke off a chunk and I'll just end up vacuum sealing this, putting a note on this that this is more like a half a pound of ground beef, and it'll be fine for another recipe when I just need a couple of tacos or something really quick. We're gonna get this on the stove. I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff in here because it's not gonna take long for this to defrost and everything can just cook together without a problem. I've got a little bit of yellow bell pepper right here. We're gonna put this in. Those of you that know me know that I am not an onion fan. Put in a little bit of our dehydrated onion. We are going to put in a can of Rotel, and I don't think I'm going to use the whole thing because, as I said, I'm just doing 2 peppers. So I think we will just do a can of Rotel. So typically stuffed peppers will have rice in them. That is how they fill it. That's what they use as a filler for stuffed peppers. But because I'm making the mashed potatoes, I don't really feel the need to double carb it tonight. So we are just going to not stuff them with rice. We are gonna just stuff them with this meat and all of this stuff, and that's gonna be super tasty. We're gonna put in just a little bit of tomato sauce. I don't need this whole can, but I will make something this weekend. I'm sure that I can use the rest of the Rotel and the rest of the tomato sauce in, which won't be a big deal. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's get this open. You ever have these can openers that do this? All right, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna pull her a little bit. All right, that should be plenty. All right, we're gonna get this on the stove and get this all heated up. All right, so let me show you how we make these little peppers. So I did this one. You wanna cut your top off, which is what I'm gonna do with this one. Probably should use the bigger knife for that. So let's get our top cut off. And we lost our stem, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. All right, let's pull the insides out. And if you are super creative, if you are an amazing artist, which I am not, and I don't claim to be, so my carving abilities are very limited. So like I said, we lost our little top on here, but we're gonna fill it. So we're just gonna put our little stem in there and it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. All right, so we wanna pick a side. Let's do this side right here. And we're just gonna cut and make our little eyes for our pumpkin. I am not into spooky things. I don't like scary movies. I don't like spiders. I don't like any of the things that go with Halloween. So I am making a happy pumpkin. My pumpkin is going to have a smile on his face because I am not a scary kind of person. I don't like scary things. It's just not me. Even when I was a kid, I never made my pumpkins with scary faces or any of that kind of stuff. That was just not who I am. So we're gonna cut our little nose just like that. And then let's go ahead and just cut our little smile on his face. And like I said, if you are a fantastic artist and you have the ability to do some pretty detailed stuff on these, by all means, friends, go for it. I just am not an artist. That's not what I do. So there's our little pumpkin face. We've got both of our pumpkins ready to stuff. So while that meat's cooking, let's go ahead and get our mashed potatoes started. This just needs 2 cups of boiling water. So because I'm using taco seasoned ground beef, I have a packet of Southwest mashed potatoes. If you want to do more of a Italian style stuffed pepper with different veggies and stuff like that in it, and you want to do just regular mashed potatoes, by all means do that. If you want to make homemade mashed potatoes, go for it. I'm just trying to show you guys a couple of recipes, super easy, quick, so that on Halloween night, you guys can get these done, get the family fed, and get out the door. So instant mashed potatoes was the easiest thing for me tonight. So that's what I'm using. I'm gonna grab a pie pan because we are going to spread our mashed potatoes in here, and then we're gonna build a spider web on top of these. And it's gonna be super, super fun. Our ground beef is defrosting. I'm only doing 2 peppers, so we're just gonna use a really small sheet pan. That's what I was trying to think of. It's been a long day, friends. And as you can hear, I'm still trying to recuperate from this. So there's our little pumpkins. Those are gonna be super cute. So I am pairing these with just some Great Value Texas toast. That's just gonna complete our meal. We've got veggies in the peppers, and the pepper itself is a veggie. Then we've got our mashed potatoes for our side dish and some bread, and that's all you need, friends. Probably in and out the door in 30 minutes total, and you're ready to go. So let's check on our ground beef. I think we'll add just a little more taco seasoning to this. While our ground beef is cooking, if you are new to my channel, I want to tell you guys a little bit more about this. So those of you who have been following me for a while, you know, when I go to Costco, I buy 2 6-pound packages of ground beef. One of those packages, I bring both of them home, obviously. I bring one of them home, I cut it into 6 1-pound packages, and I cook 3 pounds with just salt and pepper, and I cook 3 pounds with taco seasoning. Then after it's cooked, I separate it into 6 bags, 1-pound bags, and I vacuum seal them, label them, and then I've got ready to go taco meat just like this for right now. Or one night when I come home and I forgot to take something out for dinner, I can have tacos, I can have burritos, I can have nachos, any of those things with that taco meat. The salt and pepper seasoned ground beef, I can have it for tater tot casserole, I can put it in soups, I can have it in spaghetti, I can do all those things with it, and the meat's already cooked and I've done the work ahead of time, which is super, super nice. So there is a super quick tip for you guys about how to save time in the kitchen so that you don't have to deal with coming home and cooking the meat if you don't have time. Having these little packages in there is a time saver. The other package that I bring home, I cut that also into 6 1-pound packages, and I vacuum seal those and put them in there so they're ready for fresh ground beef if I need it for burgers or meatloaf or whatever I want. I have a ginormous bag of corn from Costco, and we're just gonna put a couple of handfuls of corn in here. My husband loves corn, so we're gonna put just a couple of handfuls of corn in here. There's a big clump, that should be plenty. Our water for our potatoes is almost up to a boil. All right, I'm gonna put in some butter into our water because I like to put something in my instant mashed potatoes. I don't like to just leave them how they are. So I'm gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of butter into the water. And I've got a brick of cream cheese. I love cream cheese and mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna put in about probably 2 ounces for this 1 bag of instant mashed potatoes. Costco's cream cheese is such a pain. Excuse me. It's a great deal, but it's such a pain. It absolutely is the worst. It's so sticky. So I'm just gonna clump out. All right, friends. Here is our filling, ready to go in our peppers. Before I put it in the peppers, I'm gonna let it cool just for a second, and I'm gonna grate some cheese into that mixture so we have a nice cheesy mixture. Okay, our water has come to a boil, so let's go ahead and put our mashed potato packet in here and get our potatoes mixed up. We'll get a lid put on these. We're gonna let these sit, let that cream cheese melt. All right, just like that, friends, our mashed potatoes are ready to go. We'll let those sit for a second. We're gonna get them put in our pie pan. We are going to get our cheese grated for our peppers. We're gonna get those stuffed. Those are gonna be ready to go in the oven. And dinner's gonna be done in no time. We put a little bit of cheddar cheese in here. I love fresh grated cheese. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough. All right, let's just get that cheese mixed in. See if we can get it equally distributed. Let's get our pepper.
Our hands up and pray. Lay all our love before him with all of our faith. He is the change within us. There is a light. Let him lead the way. Lift our hands up and
If we were to take, put our little lids on. Like that, put our stem in. Friends, there are our little jack-o'-lantern stuffed peppers. There we go, so you can see them. We're gonna go ahead and put these in the oven. We're gonna get these baked, and then they are gonna be delicious. All right, friends, our mashed potatoes are ready. Let's get our spiderweb mashed potatoes ready. All right, friends, we're gonna take our instant mashed potatoes and we actually doctored these up a little bit so they've got a little bit of cream cheese in them, a little bit of extra butter. So we're gonna get these spread out. We'll put some grated cheese on our potatoes. All right, let's just sprinkle our cheese all over our potatoes. You could do this same thing if you're not a fan of the Southwest spicier type foods. You could do the regular plain mashed potatoes. You could do the sour cream. You could, whatever mashed potato you want to use. If you want to use whatever flavor of those, it's your kitchen. You do what your family likes to eat. All right, so here's our cheese on our potatoes. We have a little bit of bacon. Friends, I love this Walmart brand. I have tried, I hate to say this, I have tried the other name brands and I don't like them. I like the Walmart. To me, it is more like, it's actual bacon. So we're gonna put some bacon on these. And these are not gonna have to cook quite as long as our peppers. So we're gonna set these aside for just a couple minutes till our peppers are almost done, and then we'll put those in there and we'll get those, just get the cheese melted and get all that stuff ready to go. While those peppers are in the oven, we're gonna do something fun. A spider web. We need to have a spider, right? So we're gonna make a couple of spiders out of olives. I love olives. Some people don't, but I love olives. And so we are gonna make, so in the original recipe, I will leave a link for both of these recipes in the description box for you guys. This recipe for these peppers is one I just made up, so I will leave that recipe written out in the description for you. This potato one is actually one I found on Pinterest, so I'll leave a link for that one for you guys. We drain these really quick. All right, so to make our spider, make our little spider that's gonna go on our spider web, we're gonna cut one olive in half. There's our spider body. We're gonna take another one and we're gonna cut it in half. And we are gonna cut some little legs. Now, spiders are supposed to have 8 legs. I don't think we can get 8 legs on here, honestly. So we're just gonna go with, well, we can go 4 per side, I think. Let's see if we can do that. I am not a spider fan, just so you know. I do not like spiders. I'm not a bug person. All right, so there's, whoops, come on, stand up. All right, so there's our spider. Now let's make one more.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand.
How cute are those? Those are gonna go on top of our mashed potatoes once we get our spider web done. All right, friends, here's our mashed potatoes. We are going to build our spider web on these. We're gonna get our little spiders that we made out of olives on here. And our bread's in the oven. Our peppers just came out. I'll put those on a plate in a second and show you what our little peppers look like. And we're gonna sit down and eat a quick dinner. So here's our mashed potatoes. So we're gonna make our spider web. And as I said before, I am not an artist. I am not that good, but I'm gonna do the best I can. So I know spider webs are supposed to have some kind of a definition to them. So we're gonna see if we can As I said, I am not an artist by any means. And I just drug my lid through it. See, told you. All right, let's fix it. All right, there's that. All right, I'm gonna just take my knife and we're gonna drag our knife through it. As I said, I am not an artist, but you'll get the gist. All right, so here's our little spiders. Let's put one right here in this big clump. Okay, let's put our other spider, let's put him over here. I probably should have put my sour cream in a piping bag instead of relying on, even though this is a squeeze thing, having that lid on there is just really a pain and you can't see around it. Whoops. Okay, there's our spider. Let's go ahead and see if we can. All right, there's our little, as I said, it's not perfect, but it's gonna work. We're gonna get our pumpkin pepper dished up. All right, we're gonna give hubby one of these spiders. See if we can scoop this up. All right, friends. There is our stuffed peppers, our spiderweb mashed potatoes, our Texas toast, and we're ready to go eat dinner. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today in my kitchen as we made a fun little Halloween dinner. I hope you guys will try these recipes. They're super great. As I said, I'll leave a link for this recipe for you in the description, and I will type this recipe out for you since this is mine. And I hope you guys will try it. If you do, let me know in the comments. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. We'd love to have you as part of our new YouTube family. We're so excited to say that we finally hit 700 subscribers. We're almost to 720, so keep sharing with all your friends and family. That helps our channel grow. Also, give this video a like. That really helps my channel grow as well. And we'll talk to you guys in the comments, friends. Have a great day, friends, and God bless.